All right, defense here.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Cap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
The sun is setting, the marching band is rocking. It's time for South Medford Panther football on Table Rock Sports. Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is Ben Sherman, and we're coming to you live from Spiegelberg Stadium in beautiful Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us this evening. And welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Tonight, the Lakeridge Pacers take on the South Medford Panthers. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on Table Rock Sports. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and hit that red subscribe button. A big thank you if you already have. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break to hear a word from our amazing local sponsors. And when we come back, the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, we take a look at both teams and get you ready for the start of this football game. You're watching Panther football on TableRockSports.net. We'll be back right after this.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. You're watching the Panther pregame show on TableRockSports.net. It's time now for the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Bill's Glass. Bill's Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. And we'll start with the visitors, the Pacers from Lakeridge, undefeated in the 2021 season. 3-0, ranked number 5 out of the 49 6A teams in the state of Oregon. Their head coach is Spencer Phillips. And their assistant coaches, they've got a lot of them. Mike Andrew, James Watts, Jeff Chase, Drew Larson, Rob Schiffer, Terry Summerfield, Bo Gates, Art Cabalin, James Andrew, Brendan Crudup, Andy Laughlin, Michael Coyne, Brandon McDonald, and Ken Stark. Now we step into the Bill's Glass Coach's Corner for the home team, your South Medford Panthers, still looking for their first win in 2021, 0-3 so far this year, ranked 33 out of the 49 6A teams by the OSAA. Their head coach, the legendary, incomparable Bill Singler. Assistant coaches, Chris Parnell, Damian Jackson, Mike Tejada, and Matt Boudreau. Tonight is Armed Forces Appreciation Night at Spiegelberg Stadium. We here at Table Rock Sports would like to take a moment to thank all of the service men and women who lay their lives on the line for this beautiful country. We're going to keep things here on the field, and soon the South Medford Panthers will officially take the field. You see the Panther pep band awaiting their arrival. Thank you all for tuning in to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. A fantastic job, as always, by the Panther Pep Band. We'll step away from the microphone now as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Nothing gets my red, white, and blue blood boiling quite like a live rendition of our nation's anthem. We're going to step away for one more quick commercial break to hear a word from our amazing local sponsors. And when we come back, the opening kick from Spiegelberg Stadium. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back after this.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
A very special pre-game ceremony. The captains from both squads coming out to the center of the field for the ceremonial coin toss. Also joining the South Medford Panthers, 3 members of our armed forces who are South Medford alums. South Medford will receive the opening kick, going from right to left. They are in their dark black uniforms with blue numbers and lettering, and the visiting Pacers in their road whites with light blue numbers. Should be a fun one tonight. Thank you for joining us here on Table Rock Sports as we continue to provide coverage of high school events, athletic events from around the state of Oregon, absolutely free, live in HD on any device. These broadcasts would not be possible without the amazing support of all of our local sponsors, including our title sponsors, Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and Siskiyou Cellular, with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. Both teams have taken the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. You heard the PA announcer. It's time for Panther football on TableRockSports.net. Andrew Walker is the return man for South Medford. Ryan Van Epps will kick it away for Lakeview. It's the Pacers and the Panthers on Table Rock Sports, and it starts right now. Fielded by Walker, a step in front of his own end zone, gets to the 20, lowers his shoulder and gets tackled out of bounds at around the 23-yard line. Good crowd on hand tonight here at Spiegelberg Stadium. And in under center, the junior Deacon Edgar. They break the snap. Joining Edgar in the backfield is Carson Joe, the senior. Ball is snapped. They hand it off to Joe, who cuts right and trying to shed a tackle. There on the play was Zach Wabley for Lakeview. Joe able to get a couple more yards after being hit initially. He crosses the 25, and the ball is down to the 26. Second and 8 for South Medford. They hand it off to Joe again, and he runs into a wall of Pacers and gets tackled down near the line of scrimmage, if not a yard behind. It'll set up 3rd and long for South Medford on their opening drive of this game. Edgar gets the call from his sideline. Carson Joe joining him. Edgar in the shotgun. He takes the snap, rolls out, pass complete in the flat to Colton Samus. And Samus out of bounds near the 30-yard line. A first down for South Medford. Ball will be spotted right on the 30. Deep in the backfield is Colton Samus. And a correction, they did not pick up enough for the first down. Fair catch called for by Jake Reichel. And that will be how the first offensive drive for the Panthers ends. The Lakeridge Pacers will take the ball from their own 33-yard line. Jake Reichel in the backfield with quarterback Danny Johnson. Johnson takes the snap, hands it off to Reichel, who falls forward for a gain of a couple. Ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. Second and 8 from the 35. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. And passes the ball complete to Reichel down the near sideline. Will get tackled near the first down marker, but it won't be enough. Sets up 3rd down and 2 from the 41. Big 3rd down. They hand it off to Reichel, who falls forward for the first down and a little bit more. Fresh set of downs for the Lakeridge Pacers.
Come on, Espinosa! Let's go!
3 wide receivers to the quarterback Johnson's left. Johnson will throw that way. Pass is complete to Baylor Corbin. Corbin going to reverse the play. Now cut up field and a whole lot of running just to get back to the line of scrimmage. A good defensive stand by the Panthers that time. It'll be 2nd down and 10, maybe 9. Ball handed off to Reichel, running left side, gets tripped up and falls forward for a gain of a couple. That'll set up 3rd and long for Lakeridge. It'll be 3rd and about 5 from the South Medford 48. A penalty going to be called. We'll see against 2. Yep, offsides called against the Panthers. And that penalty will give Lakeridge a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 for the Pacers from the Panther 43. Johnson in the shotgun once again. Quick pass. The wide receiver screen pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for Jace Swigert. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball handed off to Reichel. He's got some room. Runs left side and falls forward for a nice gain just shy of the 35-yard line. It'll set up a manageable third down for the Pacers. 3rd and about 4. Reichel running right side, leaps over a defender on his feet still and falls near the first down marker. On the tackle was Gio Livingston and Asher Johnson for South Medford. It's going to be close. And the spot is not going to be enough for a first down. 4th and 1 from the 34. And it looks like Lakeridge is going to keep their offense out on the field. So here we go, 4th down. Johnson, the quarterback, directing his wide receivers. And here it is. They hand it off to Reichel, who gets hit but falls forward for a first down and more. Boy, he's still on his feet, fighting for extra yards. The whistle finally blows, and Reichel gets all the way down to the 26. A strong run for the Lakeridge senior. It gives the Pacers a fresh set of downs. First and 10 from the 26. In the backfield with Johnson is Ethan Byandine. Byandine falling forward for a gain of a few. A couple of tough runners in the backfield for Lakeridge. A gain of 7 yards sets up 2nd and 3. Pass is complete near sideline. Joey Olson, the sophomore, on the reception. It'll pick up a first down. The Lakeridge Pacers are now in the red zone. Ball spotted on the 13. They hand the ball off to Reichel. And Reichel picks up a couple. Up comes 2nd and 6 for the Pacers inside the 10. They hand it off to Reichel once again, and Reichel gets down inside the 5. Third and 1 from the 3. The Pacers threatening to put the first points on the John L. Scott scoreboard tonight. Man in motion is Baylor Corbin. Johnson takes the snap, hands it off to Reichel, who runs untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Pacers. And so Lakeridge strikes first. And the kicking team will come on for the point after. Point after will tack on an additional point on the board. 2:41 remaining in the first quarter. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: Lakeridge 7, South Medford 0. Stick around. More Panther football comes your way next, right after this on Table Rock Sports.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings: Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. A Jake Reichel touchdown run puts Lakeridge on the board with just a few minutes remaining in the first quarter. Ball is kicked away by Ryan Van Epps, out of bounds. And no, not out of bounds. It was caught on the near sideline by Ryder Sheed. And then a penalty comes out. Well, fortunately for South Medford, the officials ruling that Sheed was out of bounds when he made the catch. So it gives South Medford a nice extra chunk of yardage. They will start their second offensive drive of the game from the 35. Edgar, complete. Andrew Walker on the reception. A pickup of about 12, maybe 13, and a first down for South Medford. Panthers break the huddle. Edgar in the shotgun. Hands the ball off. And the ball came loose. Let's see what the officials say. It will stay with South Medford. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. .90 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Edgar rolling out to his left. Will look to take it himself. Able to turn the corner and pick up about 4 on the play. So third down and 7 from the 50-yard line. Edgar Feeling the pressure, gets hit, able to fire a pass complete over the middle, and a first down for South Medford. Ty Henry on the reception. And a gutsy play by the quarterback, Deacon Edgar. Saw the pressure coming and was willing to let it fly, knowing he'd be unprotected. Edgar felt the rush from the front line of the Pacers, but able to pick up that first down and keep this drive alive. Under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Edgar rolling out to his right. Able to use his legs, pick up some yardage, and get to the far sideline. First down for South Medford following the Deacon Edgar run. Edgar, the quarterback, the leading rusher for South Medford in this first quarter. And a timeout called by the Panthers. We'll keep things right here. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. 7-0 Lakeridge on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as new sponsors. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. Tonight's broadcast is also brought to you by the Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help keep your family's vision clearly focused. 30 seconds remaining on the John L. Scott scoreboard. First and 10 for South on the 28. And a flag comes out. False start called against South Medford. And that'll push them back 5. So first and 15 from the 33. Edgar coming from the home sideline. Lets the boys know what the play is. They break the huddle. 2 running backs in the backfield with Edgar. Edgar composed, now tucks and runs and gets tackled at about the 30-yard line. Still shy of the original line of scrimmage. Sets up second down and 12. Clock continuing to wind down on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll see if South is able to get one more play off. It looks like they're content to let the quarter run out. At the end of 1, the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Lakeridge 7, South Medford nothing. The second quarter comes your way right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Second quarter of action getting underway from Spiegelberg Stadium. The ball carrier for South Medford is Colton Samus. And play still not ruled. Down finally. Samus whistled down, but not before he picks up a first down. So 1st and 10 from the 17 for South Medford. The Panthers in the red zone for the first time tonight, looking to even the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And a penalty flag comes out. Offsides against Lakeridge. That'll give South Medford an extra 5 yards. So 1st and 5 from the 12.
No! I said no penalty. No, I said no penalty.
Panthers break the huddle. And a timeout called by South Medford. Already their second one used in the first half. We'll keep things right here. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Lakeridge 7, South Medford nothing, but threatening in the red zone. It's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you live for free on any device here on TableRockSports.net. And it's a big thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners, so thank you. We hope you are all enjoying the new TableRockSports.net website, one of the top live streaming sources in the nation for high school sports. Our outstanding website was created and is managed by the Paradox Media Group. A big TR Sports thank you to all of our friends on the pond. The offense back onto the field for this first down and 5 from the 12. Edgar will take it himself. Looked right, looked left, now runs right, trying to get to the edge, and does. Picks up about 3 on the play. And the confines of Spiegelberg Stadium, restricting view of that near sideline. Going to try and paint that picture as best we can for you. A gorgeous and historic stadium. Spiegelberg Stadium is here in Medford, Oregon, a staple for decades in the Rogue Valley. A multimedia sports complex, football, and soccer as well. In the backfield with Deacon Edgar is Carson Joe. They hand it off to Joe, and he'll fall forward. And looks like it'll be enough for a first down. No, the spot is short. So 3rd and inches for South Medford on the 7, maybe the 8-yard line. Panthers looking to even the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Going to have to convert here. 3rd down and 1 from the 8. Pair of backs in the backfield. They hand it off to Joe, and looks like it's going to be close. The spot of the official is not enough for the first down. So 4th and inches for the Panthers. And they'll keep the offense out there, looking to keep pace with Lakeridge. Joe in the backfield with Edgar. Here we go. 4th and inches. They're going to throw it. Edgar flushed out of the pocket to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, South Medford. Colton Samus on the reception. A gutsy call by Bill Singler and the Panthers to go for it on 4th down, and not conservatively to try to get a new set of downs, but to just fire it into the end zone. A good job by Deacon Edgar, using his feet to extend the play, rolling out right, and he found Samus in the back right corner of the end zone. Special teams is on to try to tie this game up. The point after is good, and the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is 7-all. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon on Table Rock Sports. The Southern Oregon Sports Commission is joining the OSAA in putting out the call for officials for all high school sports. It's a great way to stay in the game and earn some extra money and ensure our student athletes get the chance to compete. Please contact your local officials association to learn how to get the stripes on and get in the game. Just under 8.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And this Panther home crowd is fired up. Eric Parker kicks this one away. It's a short kick, and it's bobbled. And it looks like Lakeview will recover. South is saying they got it, and the officials will indeed give it to Lakeridge. Ball will be spotted on the 30-yard line for the Pacers.
No, I didn't say under center, Jack. I said it's a regular.
First and 10 for the Pacers from the 30. Johnson takes the snap, hands the ball off to Reinkel, who got touched in the backfield, able to escape, and then fights forward for a gain of about 3. And it'll be second down and 6 from the 34. Byandine in the backfield. They fake the handoff to him. Now airing it out near sideline, just out of reach of the intended receiver, Joey Olson. There on the coverage for South was junior Josh Phillips. And that sets up third down and 6. Correction, a penalty flag came out holding on Lakeridge, so it's 2nd down and 11 from the 29. They hand the ball off to Reichel, running right side, now cuts back up middle and gets tripped up near the 35-yard line. There on the tackle, Isaac Valdez for the Panthers. Sets up a 3rd down and manageable, 3rd and 5. Empty backfield. Johnson takes the snap, feeling the pressure and gets sacked. Isaac Valdez putting the heat on, and that will set up 4th and long for Lakeridge. They're going to punt it away. Correction.
You only have 10 players. Count them all.
They're keeping the offense out there. And timeout called by South Medford. That is their last timeout. It comes with over 6 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter. It's 4th down and 13 from the Pacers' own 27-yard line. And surprising everybody, including the Panthers coaching staff, by keeping the offense out there on that play. So South, with the timeout, don't want to take any chances. And we'll see just exactly what Lakeridge decides to do here. Would be shocked if they went for it. Again, 4th and 13 from their own 27. They're out in an offensive set. In the backfield with quarterback Danny Johnson is Jake Reichel. Here we go. And the whistle blows. A flag on the play. Going to go against the Pacers. That'll push them back even further. So they come out in the offensive set, and then the quarterback Johnson punts it away. Might be a fortunate flag for Lakeridge because that punt did not go very far. And now Johnson will have a 2nd crack at it. Ball back to the 22. And again, punted near sideline and out of play. And the ball will be spotted at the Lakeridge 42-yard line. So fantastic field position for the South Medford Panthers. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first half. And they have an opportunity to head to the locker room with the lead. Going to have to execute on this drive, but certainly the Panthers in a great position as we make our way through the 2nd quarter. Edgar takes the snap. He'll keep it himself on the RPO, and Edgar tackled down near the 35, a pickup of about 6 on the play. Sets up 2nd down and 4. Edgar hands it off to Carson Joe. Joe makes a move and falls forward near the 1st down marker. hear the home crowd cheering on their running back, Carson Joe. 3rd and 1 from the 33. Edgar hands the ball off. The running back is Ryder Sheed, and Sheed able to pick up the first down. He dives forward for a gain of about 4, maybe 5. Ball will be spotted on the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs for South Medford as the clock continues to roll on the John L. Scott scoreboard. First and 10 from the 30. Sheed again in the backfield. Again, Sheed with the carry, and this time will get stopped behind the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, as someone not listed on the roster. We'll give credit to Garrett Fratsky making the tackle for Lakeridge. 2nd and 11. Passing the flat complete to Sheed. Sheed picks up a couple, but not much more. Tackled by Jake Reichel of Lakeridge, and that will set up 3rd and long. Edgar coming back to the huddle. Third and 8 from the 28. Carson Joe back in there in the backfield. Edgar, incomplete, had a man open. But it falls to the turf, and that will bring up 4th down. And the offense staying out there. Edgar feeling the heat, and he will get sacked. And so that will be a turnover on downs for the South Medford Panthers. And now Lakeridge will have an opportunity with just under 3 minutes remaining in the first half on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A big thank you to all of you Table Rock Sports viewers and subscribers on our YouTube channel. We have over 250,000 views and counting, and we're closing in on over 1,500 YouTube subscribers. Thank you all, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page. It helps us stay in the game. Just search Table Rock Sports. We really appreciate it. Johnson, 3-step drop. He's looking downfield, wide open, blown coverage. Joey Olson gonna go all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. 65 yards. And what a flip of the script. South Medford was sniffing the red zone with an opportunity to head to the half with the lead. They get stopped on 4th down, and on the very first play of the next drive for Lakeridge, 65 yards, Danny Johnson to Joey Olson. The point after is good, and the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Lakeridge 14, South Medford 7. We'll be right back after this on TableRockSports.net.
and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
(14-7) on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A 65-yard catch and run. Danny Johnson to Joey Olson for the Pacers. And they will kick it away with just over 2.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Fielded at about the 15-yard line. And trying to make a move was Ryder Sheed. He will get tackled at about the 22-yard line. Fall sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for the fall activities guide. And we'll have more information coming up on the Medford Parks and Rec halftime reports. Edgar takes the snap, rolls out to his right, looking, gets sacked, the ball is loose, and it's picked up by Lakeridge. So from good to bad to worse. Blink of an eye, South goes from potentially taking the lead at the half to now potentially staring down a 2-score deficit. Got stopped on 4th down, gave up a 65-yard catch and run on the ensuing play, the very first play of the ensuing drive, and then on their first offensive play following that touchdown, a strip sack fumble recovery by Lakeridge gives them 1st and 10 from inside the red zone down at the 18. Just under 2.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Johnson in the backfield in the shotgun. Reichel with him. They hand the ball off to Reichel. Reichel loses the football and South Medford recovers it. Recovered by Josh Phillips. And that is a big shot in the arm for this Panther team. Looking to keep it a 1-score game. So South will have another chance, this time from inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. They hand the ball off to Joe. Joe fights forward for a gain of about 6. Second and 4 from the 14. They hand the ball off. This time to Sheed, and Sheed tackled in the backfield. Sets up 3rd and long. The Panthers will break the huddle. Final minute of the first half. And Edgar looks left, now cuts up field and falls forward for a gain of about 5, maybe 6. Lakeridge will take a timeout. We'll keep things right here. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at their many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy, proud sponsor of Table Rock Sports. 14-7, Lakeridge on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South looking to punt this ball away and keep the Pacers off the board before we head to the locker room. Panthers will punt it away. Nearly blocked, but a good punt. And it's fielded out of bounds. Was it touched by the back Reichel? It was, but it's out of bounds. So a bullet dodged by Lakeridge. They will take over possession with 40 seconds remaining. 2 timeouts. And we'll see if the Pacers take a couple of shots downfield. Their last offensive play went for 65 yards and 6 points. Danny Johnson connecting with Joey Olson. Pacers are out in the field. Johnson, the quarterback, in the shotgun. And they'll hand the ball off. Running hard down to the 50 and past the 50-yard line. And that was Ethan Byendine on the carry. Lakeridge looking to hurry. Johnson going to air it out. Pass complete over the middle. And down to the 36-yard line is Josh Molero. Clock stopped at 8 seconds. Lakeridge will have one more timeout. So an opportunity for the Pacers to take a couple of shots down the field. And they lead by 7 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Pacers got the scoring started on a 6-yard touchdown run by Jake Reichel. South able to answer, marching down the field. And on 4th and 1 from the 5-yard line, the quarterback, Deacon Edgar, escaped the pressure out of the pocket, rolled to his right, and found receiver Colton Samus in the end zone to tie things up at 7. And then a roller coaster of events in the second quarter. South Medford turning the ball over on 4th down. And on the very next play, Lakeridge going 65 yards for the lead score. They're 1st and 10 from the 36. And a pass in the flat complete to Reichel. Reichel. And he will get stopped as the clock rolls to 0. So that will be how the first half ends. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: Lakeridge 14, South Medford 7. Don't go anywhere. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming your way after a quick word from our amazing local sponsors. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. We'll be back right after this.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. You're watching the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report on TableRockSports.net. Getting a look at the Panther Marching Band doing their thing. Always love to give the marching band a little love and airtime on the broadcast. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The visiting Lakeridge Pacers with a 14-7 advantage over your South Medford Panthers. And you're watching the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide on all the sports leagues, classes, and special events, just to name a few. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. Speaking of learning more, if you are just joining us, we'll give you the rundown on what you missed in the first quarter. Lakeridge got on the board first in the first quarter. A 6-yard touchdown run by Jake Reichel. And so that was the first 7 points of the game. And then early in the second quarter, South Medford deep in the red zone. Ball was on the 6-yard line, and they only needed one. They were stopped on third down. Coach Bill Singler kept the offense out there. And on 4th and inches from the 6, didn't run the ball, no. They went with a pass play. And quarterback Deacon Edgar rolling out to his right, extending the play, and found senior receiver Colton Samus in the back right corner of the end zone for the game-tying touchdown. South's defense held serve on the ensuing drive and gave the ball back to the offense. The Panthers worked their way down to just outside the red zone. And on 4th down, they were not only stopped but sacked. And so they turned the ball over on downs back to the Lakeridge Pacers. Well, on the very first play of that ensuing drive for Lakeridge, quarterback Danny Johnson connected with sophomore wide receiver Joey Olson on a blown coverage. Olson went 65 yards down the near sideline for the score. On the first offensive drive for South Medford on the ensuing kickoff, the Panthers fumbled the ball, a strip sack by Lakeridge, and so the Pacers had 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. On that first play of that drive, Lakeridge fumbles the ball and turns it back over to the South Medford Panthers. And so disaster dodged by South to keep this a one-score game at the half, and that's what you missed from the first half of action. You're watching the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report on TableRockSports.net. It's all part of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We'll keep things right here and let the band do their thing.
it takes meticulous planning. Continuous monitoring. And forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. You're watching the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report on TableRockSports.net. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Lakeridge Pacers with a one-touchdown lead over your South Medford Panthers. Thank you for tuning in to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Once again, visit playmedford.org or keep an eye on your mailbox for the latest recreation guide on all the sports leagues, classes, and special events, just to name a few. Again, you visit playmedford.com to learn more. We're going to step away for one more quick commercial break, and when we come back, the second half of action kicks off from Spiegelberg Stadium. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon on Table Rock Sports.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Caprock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
for daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or feeling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium, the home of the Lithia Superstore. Game of the night, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou on Table Rock Sports. It's a one-score game on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The undefeated Lakeridge Pacers with a 14-7 advantage over the 0-3 South Medford Panthers. South will kick it away to start the third quarter. This home crowd, as you can hear, is pumped up. The kick is up and away, and a fair catch. So Lakeridge will have the ball on their own 22-yard line to start the first offensive drive of the second half. Once again, a big shout out to our amazing title sponsors, the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62 and Siskiyou Cellular, with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. Danny Johnson, the quarterback, in the shotgun for Lakeridge. Quick pass in the flat, complete to Baylor Corbin. Corbin down the near sideline, a healthy gain, gets about 6, maybe 7 on the play to set up second and short. Quick pass, complete once again near sideline. This time to Joey Olson. Remember, Olson was found downfield after blown coverage by the Panther defense by the quarterback Danny Johnson. Went for 65 yards and what is now the difference in this game. It was towards the end of that second quarter, and a wild second quarter it was. Ball is handed off to Joey Reichel. And Jake Reichel able to get near the first down marker. It'll bring up second down and 2. Pair of backs in the backfield with the quarterback Johnson. And now Baylor Corbin out in motion into the slot. Johnson hands the ball off to Reichel, who's got some running room. And unable to shed the Carson Joe tackle. But the gain is enough for a Lakeridge first down. First and 10. Ball spotted right on the 50-yard line. Ethan Byendine directly behind the quarterback, Johnson. Johnson will pitch it to Byendine. Looked like Johnson was looking for Byendine to be in a different location than he was. Byendine, a hard runner, able to fight forward for a gain of about 4. And a penalty called against Lakeridge. So erase the run. And that will push the Pacers back 10 yards. So first down and 20. Lakeridge on their own 40, going to have to get to the South Medford 40. Reichel in motion out of the backfield, and the ball too high, bounces off his fingertips and lands on the turf, sets up second and 20. Reichel in the backfield with the quarterback, Johnson. They hand it off to Reichel, running right, has some room. Reichel past the 50, down to the South Medford 46. Third and 7. The quarterback, Johnson, flushed out of the pocket, and he will get to the first down marker and more. Johnson, the senior quarterback, uses his legs to pick up a first down for the Pacers. And a little RPO. They hand it off to Reichel, who busts loose for a gain of 9, maybe 10. It'll be close to that first down marker. They're going to give it to him. Pickup of 11 on the play. First down from the 27-yard line for Lakeridge. Going for it, all wide open. End zone, touchdown Lakeridge. But a penalty flag comes out. So hold everything. We'll see what the officials say. Lakeridge looking like they're going to have to run another offensive play. And it's holding against the Pacers. So South Medford dodges another bullet. And that will push the Pacers back 10 yards. And set up first and 20. The pitch to Reichel, who still on his feet and finally gets tackled near the sideline by Josh Phillips, but not before Reichel picks up about 8 on the play. That will set up second down. Correction, maybe just, 8 on the play, second down, and 16. Ethan Byendine in the backfield with the quarterback Johnson. They hand it off to Byendine, who gets hit in the backfield, sheds a tackle, and falls forward back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and long for the Pacers. Reichel, the tailback for Lakeridge. 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side for the quarterback Johnson. Reichel out of the backfield, and they'll pass it out into the flat. A screen for Reichel, gets past the first line, the second line, and finally gets tackled out of bounds near the 10. A first down for Lakeridge. They'll mark him inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. First and 10 from the 13. Byendine in the backfield with the quarterback Johnson. They hand it off to Byendine, who tried to leap over a South Medford defender. That was Lee Moala. Moala had fallen down. Byendine trying to take advantage, but Moala quickly recovered and made the tackle. That'll set up 2nd and 11. Reichel takes the handoff, has some room, running to his left, and gets shoved out of bounds inside the 10. And a penalty flag comes out. Lakeridge looks happy about it, and it is offsides against the Panthers. So what was 3rd and 6 from the 9 becomes 3rd and 1 from the 4. Under 4 minutes remaining on the John L. Scott scoreboard in this 3rd quarter. Johnson takes the snap, hands it off to Reichel, runs up the middle, sheds a tackle, and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeridge. So the Pacers go up by 2 scores. And the South Medford Panthers have their work cut out for them. With just over 15 minutes remaining in this game, a flag comes out and a false start called against Lakeridge. So that'll push them back 5 yards. So a bit of a longer point after attempt for the kicker, Tashi Crowfoot. Correction, Keaton Emmett is the kicker, and Emmett puts it through the uprights, no problem, to make it a 21-7 advantage for the Lakeridge Pacers on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. Ryan Van Epps will kick it away for the Pacers. And it's picked up near the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down near the 23. Andrew Walker, the return man for South. So the Panther offense will take over with their work cut out for them, down a pair of touchdowns. 3 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Man in motion for South. And Edgar flushed out of the pocket. Looking, complete! Over the middle to Colton Samus. A busted play, and the Panthers able to make something out of nothing. And that will be a first down for South. First and 10 from the 35. Samus in motion again. Edgar hands the ball off to Carson Joe. Joe still on his feet, past the 50-yard line, down to the 46. Edgar over the middle, and the nearest person there was the OSAA official. 2nd and 10 for South Medford. Samus in motion again. Edgar escapes the pressure. Dump off complete to Joe, but Joe gets tackled immediately. A nice play made by Zach Wabel of Lakeridge. Sets up 3rd and long. Edgar hit as he throws. Man open downfield. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Andrew Walker. Edgar took a shot from the Pacer front line, and that will bring up 4th down. South forced to punt it away, but punt's blocked. It takes a South bounce out of bounds at the 45. And the Pacers will have possession near midfield. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on Table Rock Sports. The Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help keep your family's vision clearly focused. This broadcast is also brought to you by Bill's Glass. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. First and 10 for Lakeridge from their own 40. Handed off, or a pitch, to Reichel, who gets free and is dragged down past the 50 down to the South Medford 46. Clock winding down. Lakeridge trying to get a playoff, and they do. They hand it off to Reichel, who cuts up the middle and will pick up about 5. A penalty flag comes out as we head to the end of the third quarter. We'll keep things right here, and it's holding called against Lakeridge, so that will negate the run and push them back. We head to the fourth quarter. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Lakeridge 21, South Medford 7. We'll be back with more from Spiegelberg Stadium right after this on Table Rock Sports.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to Spiegelberg Stadium. The fourth quarter just getting underway. Jake Reichel with the handoff and fights to the 50-yard line. And then pushed back by the Panther defense. Forward progress will mark him right at the 50. It'll set up second and long for the Lakeridge Pacers. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net as we bring you coverage of South Medford Panther football. This isn't the only game on the Table Rock Sports Network. Head on over to TableRockSports.net to see all of the games going on right now. We'll take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. Crater leading 21-6 over Springfield. North Medford High School with a 17-7 advantage over Lakeview. As a timeout is taken here at Spiegelberg, giving us a chance to get you caught up. Marist with a 41-8 advantage over Cascade Christian. St. Mary's leading, and that's in the second quarter, for a 43-0 advantage for St. Mary's over Harrisburg in the third. Eagle Point and Mazama in a close 120-14 in the third quarter. And at the half, Grants Pass hosting Shasta. They lead 13-7. Head on over to Table Rock Sports for the Lithia Superstore Game Center to take a look at all of the action from around the state of Oregon on Table Rock Sports. Second and 14 from the 50. They hand it off to Reichel, running left, down inside the 45-yard line. Sets up third and 8. Johnson in the shotgun. Reichel vacates the backfield. Catches the pass. No, he dropped it. So that will bring up fourth down, and we'll see what the Pacers decide to do here. Already with a 2-touchdown lead. Fourth down, they're going to go for it. Johnson over the middle, complete behind the defense. Jay Swigard, 44 yards, touchdown Lakeridge. Well, the long ball has worked for the Pacers. They have touchdown receptions of 65 and now 44 yards tonight. And that puts this game well out of reach. They're going to mark Swigard down at the 1. So 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line. The snap is short, and Reichel will take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pacers. So Reichel finishes off the 43-yard catch by Jace Swigert. And the score is 27-7 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Lakeridge with the advantage. The point after is away, and it is good. So the score on this John L. Scott scoreboard, Lakeridge 28, South Medford 7. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. It's our amazing local sponsors who keep these games broadcasted live for free on any device here on TableRockSports.net, including Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. These live streams don't happen without our local sponsors. Thank you. Lakeridge kicks it away. It's fielded at the 5-yard line. Trying to spin away is Josh Phillips, and he will get tackled down near the 10. The ball came loose, and both players still fighting for it. They're going to rule that Phillips was down. And so South will take over. Edgar fakes the handoff. He'll take it himself and will get dropped near the 15. Edgar rolling out to his left. And he'll use his legs again. Staying in bounds and then getting hit out at the 24-yard line. Edgar, the running back, takes it again himself and able to fight forward for a Panther first down. Well, Deacon Edgar leading South Medford in rushing yards. Picks up another first down for South. Ball handed off to Carson Joe, who fights forward for a couple extra yards, past the 45, down to the 47. And we have an injured Panther on the field. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on Table Rock Sports.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and DeVilleneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and DeVilleneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Being helped off the field to a rousing standing ovation is junior lineman number 60, Diego Rios for South Medford. Play will resume. Lakeridge with a 28-7 advantage over South Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 8 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in this one. Ball is handed off to Ryder Sheed. And another Panther injury. This time, Anthony Del Pizzo. And Del Pizzo will be helped off the field. We'll be back right after this.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
We come back to the field here at Spiegelberg Stadium. Deacon Edgar pass is complete. Bobbled for a moment, but brought down by the Panther receiver. And that was Andrew Walker making the catch. And that'll be enough for a Panther first down. That was 4th down, so South able to convert that time and keep their offensive drive alive. Edgar heaves it downfield, incomplete. Andrew Walker, the intended receiver that time. That'll stop the clock at 7:47 and bring up 2nd down and 10. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. Pass complete, far sideline. Stepping out of bounds is Walker. And it will be 3rd and 2 from the 41. Bit of a delay on the handoff. Carson Joe on 4th down is not going to get there. So the Panthers turn it over on downs, and the Pacers will take over. Pass complete in the flat to Baylor Corbin, who picks up about 10 on the play. They hand it off to Reichel, running left side. Reichel jumps over a defender and then lands inside the 45. A flag comes out on the play. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at their many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. Penalty will go against Lakeridge. That'll push them back into their own territory. Just over 6 minutes remaining on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Second and 13 from Lakeridge's own 38. Pass in the flat, complete to Josh Malero. Even further. Second and 14 from the 37. Ball is handed off to Brooks Dennett. Ball came out for a moment, but Dennett recovers. And that will set up third and long for Lakeridge. Pass in the flat, complete to Corbin, out of bounds, near the 40. That will set up fourth and long. Taking a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard from around the league. North Medford with a 4-point advantage over the Lakeview Honkers. That game's in the fourth quarter. Crater with a 27-6 advantage over Sprague. St. Mary's still with a 43-0 advantage over Harrisburg. And Marist with a 41 advantage over Cascade Christian. Correction, that score is now 41-16. Still Marist well in the lead. And the punt from Lakeview back to this one. Rolls out at about the 10-yard line. Taking a look at the Lithia Superstore Game Center. Eagle Point and Mazama in a one-possession game. 20-14, Eagle Point on top in the fourth quarter. And in Grants Pass, Shasta just scored a touchdown to tie the game at 13. They're lining up to take the extra point. That game's in the third quarter. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter of that one. So a lot of close games tonight on the John L. Scott scoreboard around the league. Head on over to TableRockSports.net. You can watch the Lithia Superstore Game Center and watch all of these games going on live at the exact same time as the first snap for South Medford gets dropped and goes into the back of the end zone. It'll be a safety for Lakeridge. And then a penalty flag comes out late. And this game turned on a dime in the waning minutes of the second quarter. South Medford had an opportunity to take the lead with just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. They were stopped on fourth down. The ensuing possession, South Medford blew a coverage on defense, and that allowed a 62-yard touchdown catch and run by Joey Olson. And Lakeridge has not looked back since. Lakeridge has put up 23 unanswered points, including this safety. So South will punt the ball away following the safety. Fielded at the 25-yard line by Zach Larson. Larson cuts up the middle and then gets tackled down by Dylan Espinosa of South Medford. A penalty flag comes out. A lot of them have been flying late in this fourth quarter. And a personal foul called against South, so that will give Lakeridge a couple extra yards. Ball will be spotted on South Medford's 44-yard line. Into the game, the quarterback is Gabe Mostgenbacher. And the handoff to the new tailback, Marshall Huquette. So the sophomore Gabe Mostgenbacher now under center for the Pacers for the final 3 minutes of this one. Again, a lot of great games going on around the Table Rock Sports Network. Head on over to TableRockSports.net to see it all happening live for free in one place. Mostgenbacher hands the ball off again to Huquette. And Huquette down to the 35. Huquette takes the carry, past the 35, down to the 34, maybe the 33. It'll be enough for a Lakeridge first down. Mostgenbacher takes the snap, Hands it off again to Huquette, who gets to the 30. Well, barring a scoring error, Lakeridge will improve to 4-0. South Medford will fall to 0-4. Only thing left to decide now is the final score, as we have hit 1 minute remaining on the John L. Scott scoreboard. This time the ball carrier is Ben Jones, and it's taken away by South. Eric Parker with the strip fumble recovery, and the Panther offense will come back out onto the field for the final 46 seconds. So at least for South, they can end on a high note. And Deacon Edgar and the offense will get a chance to run a couple more plays. Pair of tailbacks in the backfield for South, and a timeout called by the Panthers. Coming up at the conclusion of this one, the My Circle K post-game report. Make sure to download the Peak Rewards app today and start the saving. We'll recap tonight's scoring, look at the key stats, all that and more coming up on the My Circle K GP Energy postgame show, where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch. Ball is handed off. Ryder Scheid gets tackled down after a pickup of maybe a yard. Panther home crowd as loud as ever, continuing to cheer their team on for the final 10 seconds. Scheid gets tackled as the ball comes loose. The whistle blows, and that will be the end of this one. The final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: Lakeridge 30, South Medford 7. Time now for the My Circle K GP Energy Rewards app post-game show. And the player of the game is going to be running back Jake Reichel for Lakeridge. His pair of rushing touchdowns powering this Pacers offense as they improve to 4-0. South Medford falls to 0-4 on the year. For our cameraman Ben Sherman and our executive producer Joe Brett, I'm Jonathan Kerman saying so long from South Medford High School. This has been a special presentation of TableRockSports.net. We hope you have enjoyed the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. Once again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: the Lakeridge Pacers 30, the South Medford Panthers 7. We'll catch you tomorrow with soccer in the mid-afternoon window here on TableRockSports.net. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.